What can I say about my brother? He was full of love. He loved his family. He was the glue that held the family together. Gene knew so much about the family. When he would call on Sunday, he would tell me what was happening, and he was in Vegas. Stuff that I didn't know what was happening here in Chicago. And then one day he told me, "Well, what you asking me for?" He said, "You right there with the people, just call him." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's what you thought. Yeah, I will, Gene." But that was my brother, and I love him.
I love my Uncle Gene. I'm going to miss him so much. He was the closest thing that I ever had to a father, my children to a grandfather. I would dearly miss him.
All I remember is when me and Josette went out there on vacation and didn't have no car, and he came and picked us up from the club because we was too drunk to make it back to the hotel, and we didn't know how to get back to the hotel. So mad love.
I don't know, he's just an okay guy, and never had any issues or any beefs with anyone, and he was always cool with me. So.
He has his house. His house. Anytime he said, "You ready to come down?" I'm here. Whereas home is always open.
What I remember about my uncle is he would always tell us we are Washingtons and we are woven from a fine cloth. I miss my uncle. He was always there for me, and I love him for it.
My last memory of him was at his graduation. I went to his graduation. That was the day I should have been on my prom, and he talked to me afterwards, told me even though I had my son for me to still go back to school, and eventually I did, so I'm gonna go back again and make him proud.
Gene was a great uncle. I remember when I was younger and I was still in high school, his whole wardrobe that he had, okay, he gave me his wardrobe and I went to school looking like Superfly every day, for like a whole month. And also I've got that old green Mustang from him.
Uncle Gene was an uncle that had all the debonair in the world, and I loved him. And I'm gonna get a tattoo that say I'm cut from a 5-piece of cloth.
That's the best cuz I ever had.
We were his big brother, and going out, going to different places. He usually stayed in the background, like, because he wasn't really old enough to drink at that time. Just knowing him, he was a good guy.
He's a good person. He's a very good person. I lived with him like for 10-something years. I mean, from the day one to the day he passed away. It's the same way I met him.
What I remember most about Uncle Gene is he would call me sometimes on the weekends, and it would just be out of the blue, and he always had his music on, and he would just say, "How are you, my favorite piece?" I think he told everybody that, but I just love to hear it. He said, "You are just my favorite piece, and I love you, love you, love you," and that would warm my heart. But another thing he would always say is that, we are cut from a royal cloth. Now, Uncle Greg said a fine cloth, but he always said royal cloth, and he said, "We come from the blood of kings and queens, my sister." You remember that. He said, "Go with your best self," when I would tell him about my plans, and he was just very encouraging. I love my Uncle Gene, and I will miss him.
I love my Uncle Gene. I remember when he had us in a play. You remember that play now? That we were in young, the one that Uncle Gene and Felicia, I think that was his first and second wife, they wrote. It was like Jesus of Nazareth or something like that. But yeah, I think that's where I get my creative side from, definitely from Uncle Gene. He's the best brother I ever had. I love him. We could always talk about it. And he never judged. He always accepted me for what I was and what I am. And one thing we had in common, education. When he get a master's, I get a master's. When he get a master's, I get a master's. We was in on education. I love him. I'm going to miss him. He's the best brother I ever had. And he was always there for my kids. And we had fun together. And I love him. I'm going to miss him.
When you talk to me, I say, "Hey, Gene, how you doing?" "Oh, China, it's all cool in the game. I'm all cool in the game," and so forth. I got, the last time he called me was July 6th, and he left me a message, and I tried to call him back, but he didn't answer the phone, but I still got that message in my voicemail, and I think I'm going to keep it forever, because that's the last message that I got from him.
Really gonna miss you. It's really gonna be different without you. Time is gonna be hard and slow for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be thinking about you. Yes, I am. Time came when you had to go. I'll miss you, my buddy. I'll miss you, my friend. I promise my love for you will never end. In your finest hour, I was there with you, and without you, things won't be the same. But there's a higher power that we answer to, and you heard him calling your name. Really gonna miss you. Everything about you, your smiling face. Yes, I know you want us all to be strong. Really gonna miss you. I know you've gone to that magic place, singing you a brand new song. I'll miss you, my buddy. I'll miss you, my friend. I promise my love for you